Hey guys, Josh Henkin here, created the DVRT system along with physical therapist Jessica Bento. I want to talk about basically what is DVRT. When people ask me what is it, I just tell them basically it's problem solving fitness. And one of the things that we do is create great easy solutions for you to achieve more challenging goals. And we're going to use a very simple drill today in our press outs to show you exactly what we mean. So a lot of times I see more and more people using counterbalance in their strategies, and we're going to show you how to do it smarter. So our press out can do different things depending upon what we're trying to achieve. If Jessica grabs our ultimate sandbag here. Now, right off the bat, one of the things I love about the press out is that you're actively grabbing onto the bag itself. And because we use a non-abrasive material, it's easy to do. But what that does for your body is this. As soon as you actively grab the bag, you're actually turning on your rotator cuff muscles more because grip is related to rotator cuff strength. Rotator cuff strength obviously related to grip strength. Now, if we have a lot of people that are overweight or elderly and they're having problems planking, because the plank serves as such an important foundation for us, we can use just a standing press out. So Jessica's going to basically keep her shoulders pressed down. She's digging in the ground with her feet. Her glutes are active. So she has all the elements of a plank. And this is a great way to build people up in that plank. She can progress it just by moving her feet together in our military stance. And this is like going from a push-up of wide feet to a more narrow position. So keeping nice engagement, she's learning how to engage the lats. She's learning the influence of that with the trunk. And she's also learning how to develop force from the ground up. So it can be used as a very simple strategy like that, or we can use it as the teaching method in the squat. So a lot of times people will teach a squat, they may hold on to something, try to teach people a squat, but that doesn't allow them to actually learn how to integrate their body and move through space. Now, the problem I see with a lot of people is, go and press out the back first, Jess. People try to do a press out squat and they'll squat from here. That's really hard, and it doesn't take advantage of the leverage. What you want to do is slowly time out your press to match the movement of the squat. Let's go and see it, Jess. And what that does is, as she starts to move into the position, she gets more and more feedback from the moving weight. She's learning how to activate the lats and use that core, and that's allowing her hips to move better. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking of, well, can I just press out anything? So we're going to show you the difference. I'm going to just do one more squat, and I want you to really watch the position of her back. So see how nice, tall, and upright she is? You'll be amazed how many people get that. So I'm going to have her put that weight down. She's going to grab a dumbbell of equivalent weight. Now, I really think a lot of this has to be the disbursement of the bag, but let's see the comparison. See how she still gets a decent squat, but her trunk is leaning so much more forward. So it's not just purely the act of pressing the weight out. It's what the bag leverage and distributional load gives her as far as allowing her to be pulled in the correct squat. We can also use it to teach different planes of motion. So Jessica grabs on the bag here. If we get into a wide position, and we want to take the squat more into frontal plane, where a lot of people have restrictions in her movement, she can slowly press out as she gets down into that position. Same concept of that squat, but when we change plane of motion, we can find new restrictions in people's movement patterns. And again, we can use something as simple as the press out to allow them to get better movement pattern in a different plane of motion and enhance their functional movement. So I hope this gives you some ideas of how to think about a simple strategy to solve many problems. So check out this and more at DVRTfitness.com. High five.